Okay, we're back now. We have our carving. Alright, if we look at the carving, here's where our hands are. Here's where our, actually our hands are right here. And we're just going to draw a line right there. And come over here and draw a line right here. Okay? And then we're going to draw a line right here. That's where the little, as we say, the little collar is on each one of these things. We just draw a little line down like that on the collar on the thing. So the first thing what I usually do is I start by sort of removing some wood in here. And by the way, his Roughout's, the basswood is really first class. I'm going to tell you something. I've never got a Roughout from him that the basswood is not first class. I mean, it's good to carve. So what I'm going to do first of all, now you see how we did that? How now it's starting to look like, and the same thing over here. Just taking a little wood off in here. I want to tell you something. Good basswood makes for an enjoyable carving experience. He uses, I know he uses good northern basswood. And I'm a southern boy, folks, and but I'll have to admit one thing. Most of the time, your northern basswood is a much superior quality to your southern basswood, and I think a lot of it's because of the dryness, and a lot of it is they have more rain, stuff like that. Now, let's look at our piece. We sort of all we did right here was just sort of separate where the coat is kind of coming down. Now here, of course, is our beard. So our beard runs up actually along in here. Alright? And on this side, the beard runs up along here because right in here is a little collar, okay, that comes down. A little collar that comes down. And the same thing here. So actually the beard and the face runs up here, just like that. Alright? So what we can do, down here, we can just go ahead and remove a little bit from the beard down here. As you can see, it's already starting to take shape. And what's fun about Roughouts is even experienced carvers love them, because I'm going to tell you something. They're a lot of fun to just, you get to kind of finish the details of it, and it's great. I'll tell you what. And that's why they're called Roughouts, because basically they're finishing the Roughout period for you. And we've carved things from blocks of wood, and we've done all that stuff, but it's fun. Especially, like I said, people live in apartments, they don't have access to bandsaws and stuff. Roughouts are ideal for the guy that wants to carve and doesn't have the access to the things that I have to. I mean, I have a bandsaw and stuff like that to cut things out. So don't become frustrated. You have an outlet, folks. There we go. See that? Alright, now up here is the top of our, we want to get rid of this, of course. This is just a see, it's nice basswood. Excuse me, basswood. It's nice basswood. Carves well. Because I've gotten some roughouts before, believe it or not, where the basswood was not good. It was terrible. Really had to work hard to get it cut. Mike's place is in Dora, Missouri. It's where he has his shop at. And he has his website, Ozark Country Characters. I talked to his wife the other day. I called and got these alright, see, I just kind of shaped that a little bit, you might say. Brought that down. Okay. And of course, along the lines here is the little hat. This is the little tassel, as we might say, on the hat. And then along here is our, you can see it, is our brim of our hat itself. And up along here, over the face, is also the brim of our hat. Just along here, and then it comes around and goes along here. Just like that. Okay. Alright, let's look at, now let's go ahead and take and bring our, let me move this camera down just a little bit because I'm sorry, we're kind of, there we go, much better angle right in there. I have to kind of look sometimes. Take our knife. And kind of come down like that. And then come up here. Take our knife and bring this down a little bit. Okay. Alright. Now, you have a little collar that fits. See this from the back? See that from the back? There's a little collar back here. And then there's a little collar that comes up around in here. And you can see it better on the side. See this little collar that comes around? Okay. And from the back here, this little collar that comes around. And that is this right here. And from this side also, that little collar comes around. Now, something that he doesn't have on his piece, which I'm going to make, is I'm going to make a little rim. Not rim, but little, oh God, I don't know what you call it. Cuff. I'm going to call it a cuff. That I'm going to put on this, just like that. See that? See that cuff like that? Okay. Now, he doesn't have that on his. That's what I like about, it's so wonderful about a Roughout. It's, you just, oh, you can do so many different things that maybe he doesn't do. Alright, here's the collar that comes around here, so I'm going to go ahead and start separating it from the arms and Just give me a general idea of where it's going to be. I'm sort of setting my boundaries, as we might say, right now. Alright, see that? I'm just setting the boundaries here. And then if you come along here, that's where the collar goes down. And of course this is where the hair is. It shows on his. Let's go ahead and do it. He has the collar coming all the way up. So, no he doesn't. No he doesn't. Yeah he does. But I'm going to put a little hair in here. Okay? I'm just going to put a little bit of hair in there. I just want to do that. See, I'm going to make the collar a little bit smaller and put a little bit more hair in there, just back here. Okay. Excellent. Alright, now here's the arms. We're just going to kind of separate right in here where the arms are. And same thing over here. Of course, we pretty much know where the arms are. Okay, my time is up. So already we're starting to set our boundaries, just like up here. This is where this is where the rim of the hat is. See, just like up in there. Okay.